touching the issue that involves death, with its mysticism, symbolism and singular perception, has been and will continue to be a great paradox, an abysmal complexity that will be delimited by the way in which each living being conceives and understands what life represents, and the flame of the end. A situation that tends to move away from the most basic, comfortable and traditional sections within our Mexican industry, which involves Romanesque comedies or comedies, a cinematographic genre that is otherwise exploited, so that people who seek safe success do not hesitate to navigate within these known waters. Hence, the entire recognition comes to the director Salomon Ashkenazi, who moves away completely from the safe path and creates a bold and plagued proposal of uncertainty, because his tape Twice You Risk in Every Way and try to generate a transcendental and metaphorical impact. https://www.youtube.com/watch=fc in a Vaughan essay. Twice the story introduces us to eloquent, funny and extremely close cousins, Tania and Daniela, who exchange husbands during a wedding night just for fun, but a fatal accident will create new and strange relationships between the four characters, which will unleash a series of situations that go beyond the tangible. The filmmaker Salomon Ashkenazi understands, within his mind and in his whole being, the importance of the narrative that he poses with his new film commitment. As far removed from linear development, the production encourages the viewer to analyze and study each verse and element presented, this to fully understand what the true intention is between lines and scenes. He risks showing a story completely away from the conventional, which has elements very typical of European cinema, inspired perhaps by a filmmaker like Yorgos Lanthimos. It depends on each viewer, the perception and conclusion they have about the preparation of history and its philosophical connotations. The performances of the film are totally refreshing and intrepid, which causes more empathy and relief, as it is pleasant to see different faces starring in this type of plot, loaded with an intense dramatic level and bordering on the overwhelming thriller. Anahid Avila surprises with her interpretative rank and her bestial immersion, giving away moments that steal her breath and catapult her as one of the great promises within the national film industry. Same tenor in which his co-stars are, because his connection and complement with Melissa Barrera is organic and natural, a chemical that transcends the screen. The same tuning in which Mariano Palacios and Daniel Adisi, two links suitable for the future of history. But, the fact that he suffers at times of pretense and egolatry that his creator permeates in it, causes him to travel along the paths of arrogance and exaggeration, with moments full of arrogance and that do not find an ideal foundation for his conception. It simply has scenes that are over and lengthens situations that could be solved more concretely. It maintains many aspects, but only manages to conclude a bit of them, which causes, for its end, some uncertainty regarding what the director tries to raise. The beginning of the story is extremely lazy. The introduction towards the life of Coen cousins, little or nothing manages to interest. There you lose the interest of much of your audience, although by the time you take the right rhythm and you get to the crucial part that begins to shape your plot, everything changes and becomes enveloping. The strange editing and mixing of sound cause some uncertainty and dissatisfaction, although it is possible to understand with its development, since it is concluded that the director's own visual and sound style are imposed from the first second within the feature film. In summary, Twice You are one of those few Mexican films that pose a differential purpose for the rest of the conventional stories, one that arises to go beyond the superficial, because it is embedded abruptly within the mind of the audience, and harass and incite thinking, catapult neurons, and cause a sense of strangeness and understanding. It certainly generates debate and conversation, something that should permeate the national industry.